we are the first team to present. The team is Denise Orona, Tania Espinosa, and me, Rogelio Lascano, and we're gonna talk about teachers in action. So the first point about the teachers in action is the general aims for us as teachers, and we must providing service trainers with a flexible range of tasks and materials, offer a framework for investigating relevant topics in schools and classrooms to enhance professional development, and developing teachers' professional knowledge, skills, attitudes to improve our learners' education. What do we mean by this? We have to be fully prepared as teachers to be able to provide our students with the best education possible. So it's in a very broad way, but we're gonna um, see with the next slide. So now Denise is gonna talk about the next topic.
Yes, the excuse me, effective and service teacher education background issues. It is a very important topic, and here's why. Because teachers' identities as individuals with personal histories, beliefs, and attitudes, and also teachers as social beings interacting with learners. Uh, and by learners, we mean students, the curriculum, and the broader school community, and also the importance of social context in influencing teacher behavior and development.
Okay, so by this we must acknowledge the teacher as a person, and as any person, we are all different. So we have different backgrounds with how we started teaching, our histories, and many other topics. Now, Tanya is going to give us the next topic.
And the next one is teacher's professional knowledge, which means how to create a good teacher. The first one is the significance of personal theories in shaping teachers' understanding and practice. The second one is the role of personal theories in decision making and classroom practice. And last one is professional development.
Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the teacher professional skills. So this has to do with subject matter skills. What the specifics of topic we're learning. The methodological skills is how to teach that topic. The decision making has to do with what activities or how we're gonna um, take the lesson. And finally, the social skills. As in every classroom, we have to manage every part of the lesson plan to make a successful lesson. So we must balance these four skills really well to have success within our lesson. And the importance of enabling skills for ongoing professional learning and improvement has to do with these four as I just mentioned.
Okay, so teachers' attitudes and feelings about their work. Teachers' attitudes and feelings towards a profession and its challenge, the need to reflect on and address both positive and negative attitudes to improve professional practice. So, for example, when your student it's feeling very negative vibes around uh, they're learning, you can prove your skills as a professional teacher, as a professional, having a professional attitude to reflect that inside or in the inside and on the outside for your student to improve their learning. uh, when you are teaching any lesson to a child, to a student, to a children, you need to be very, very professional because the kids, for example, they feel everything. They, um, I don't know how to say this correctly, the correct way, but yeah, you need to be, you have to always, you are the reflection of your classroom. That's how I wanted to explain it. You are the, you are the reflection of your classroom, and the vibe is with you. It's totally with you. So you need to be very, very wise and very careful with that. Because if you, as a teacher, have a very negative attitude, don't expect your, I don't know, your students to have their best behavior, for example, or their best positive attitude to complete the task, to participate, or etc.
Tanya?
And now we have education. This means the purpose of education in developing learners holistically and preparing them for lifelong learning. Also, aligning educational aims with curriculum goals and societal needs. Teachers require they need to perform their tasks effectively in classroom and schools or in a community so learners can learn well.
And finally, we have change and teacher learning. The There's a problem right now that most teachers do not have the capability of renewing themselves because we're in a constant change in almost everything, not only education. For example, this presentation or even this class, we could be taking this class in a classroom like we used to do it, but since we are making changes with this specific topic, the technology, we are innovating. The challenges and preconditions for the successful change include active participation and ongoing learning. This means that we do not have to be resistant to the change. We must be able to look for the new technologies and be open to learn them. So when something new comes, we are more um, we we have an easier time getting the information we need, the constant renovation as a teacher, and with all the changes that we may face. So this is really important because it forms flexibility in us as teachers, the training programs, and we need to accommodate to diverse contexts and needs. For example, if we are teaching Spanish to some Chinese or Japanese or somebody that is not in our same time zone, for example, we can we can make an asynchronous class and be able to give feedback within a reasonable amount of time. So we are offering the flexibility with the program, with the class, and with the students. This topic means in a really um, short way that the teacher must be eager to constantly learn and change the methods that he teaches because everything changes. As we said, the plans, the students, the technology, the institution, maybe. So we need to adapt and relearn everything.